Brought to you by 1AAuto.com, your source for quality replacement parts and the best service on the internet.
Hi, I'm Mike from 1AAuto. I hope this how-to video helps you out. And next time you need parts for your vehicle, think of 1AAuto.com. Thanks.
In this video, we're going to show you how to replace a rear hatch glass hinge on this 2003 Mercury Mountaineer. And we show you on the driver's side, but the passenger side is the same procedure. And it's the same part and similar process on these Mountaineers from 2002 to 2005. And the items you'll need for this is new liftgate hinges from 1AAuto.com, flat blade screwdriver, 11mm socket and ratchet, T30 Torx bit, and depending on the condition of the old hinge, you may need locking pliers as well.
You see here, this hinge is broken, pretty common. There's a rod that runs through here. It's snapped, and that's why this has fallen down. When we open this window, it opens up okay, but when you go to close it, it hits. And it's basically because this is dropped down. If I lift up on it a little bit, I can get it to close.
Open up your liftgate, and then you just want to pry out these clips and then pull the pistons from those studs. And there's one on the top and the bottom, and you do want to do this on both sides. And you don't have to pull the clip all the way out, but you can. You can make it just a little easier. And you do want to pry them out on both sides before removing one or the other, because if you're holding it up by yourself, it can get a little heavy. This way you can remove them both quickly. And then just carefully lower that liftgate.
Just going to open up the tailgate. And then you want to grab on here and pull right towards you. Okay, and then the same thing over here on the side. Pull towards yourself.
Using a T30 Torx bit and ratchet, just remove that bolt. And then using an 11mm socket with an extension, you may need to pull this down a little further and then just insert it up through this hole and remove that 11mm nut while holding the hinge from the other side to keep it from spinning. And when you remove that nut, you can pull the hinge free.
Okay, our stud came out of our old hinge, so we're going to use some penetrating oil. And use some good locking pliers. And remove that nut as we hold on to the stud with the pliers.
On the left is the old hinge, on the right is the new one from 1AAuto. You can see they're identical and they'll fit exactly the same.
New hinge, make sure you put the gasket up in there and it just goes right in. Take your socket and your extension. Okay, now you want to position the glass so it's pretty much centered. This part is pretty much centered in that hole. Take your bolt and your washer. And make sure you put the washer on that bolt. There's a plastic washer that comes with the original, and then tighten up the bolt for the glass and then tighten up the other bolt as well. And if you wanted to replace your other one, you'd pull back on the trim more, replace the other one, and then once you're finished, put the trim back in place. You just kind of peek in behind, make sure everything lines up, and then push it into place.
Okay, if you pried your clips off, just kind of use your fingertips and put them back in. They can pinch you, so be a little bit careful. Use a screwdriver, help you along. Make sure they're back in, and they're going to grab. And same thing on this end. Okay, now lift up your glass, and it's going to be heavy. Okay, the kind of bent end goes on the body, and then you probably have to lift up, twist this.
We hope this video helps you out. Brought to you by 1AAuto.com, your source for quality replacement parts and the best service on the internet. Please feel free to call us toll free 888-844-3393. We're the company that's here for you on the internet and in person.